Across the world, some women suffer discrimination and violence of all kinds, including rape, sexual assault, and unemployment, and a lack of access to leadership opportunities. Therefore, women are more vulnerable to discrimination and gender equality and stereotypes than men. According to the United Nations, about 87,000 women were murdered globally by people closest to them, amounting to an average of 6 women killed per hour. In this list, we're going to take a look at 10 of the most dangerous countries for women to live in. But before we get into today's video, please take a minute to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more interesting true crime content. Number 10. The United States of America. Female life expectancy at birth is 82 years old. Nearly 100 years since women were given the right to vote, the United States finds itself at 10th on this list, among the most dangerous countries for women to live in. And while the US is certainly safer for women than other nations on this list, the prevalence of sexual violence, including rape and sexual harassment, brought it into the top 10. Number 9. Nigeria. Female life expectancy at birth is 55 years old. Nigeria's prolonged conflict with rebel groups has resulted in acute violence against women. The most well-known example of such violence occurred in 2014, when more than 270 schoolgirls were kidnapped by militants. The attack sparked international outrage, and it even led to the viral hashtag #BringOurGirlsBack. Nigeria also has a high rate of human trafficking, according to some experts. Number 8. Yemen. Female life expectancy at birth is 68 years old. Yemen has been considered the world's worst humanitarian crisis since the nation broke out into civil war nearly 4 years ago. The conflict quickly developed into a proxy war in the region, which has left women with little access to healthcare and protection from violence. In total, more than 22 million people remain in need of urgent aid. Number 7. The Democratic Republic of Congo. Female life expectancy at birth is 59 years old. With more than 200 ethnic groups and a weak central government, the Democratic Republic of Congo has long suffered an insurgent violence and a pandemic poverty. Some experts even say that the country's especially poor rating on sexual violence against women is because rape is being used as a weapon of war. Number 6. Pakistan. Female life expectancy at birth is 70 years old. Pakistan remains a strict conservative country where women face economic discrimination and physical violence that includes so-called honour killings. Women and girls also struggle for access to schooling. A young activist for girls' education was shot in the head by the Taliban in 2012 while she was walking to school. She was just 15 years old at the time. She survived the shooting and received the Nobel Peace Prize just 2 years later. Number 5. Saudi Arabia. Female life expectancy at birth is 77 years old. Despite recent steps towards gender equality, including allowing women to drive in June of 2018, Saudi Arabia remains a strict society. Discriminatory social norms and exclusion from nearly all economic opportunities keep women largely dependent on their husbands or male family members. Number 4. Somalia. Female life expectancy at birth is 54 years old. Decades of war and famine have left Somalian women struggling for basic healthcare and civil protections. Maternal mortality and HIV rates remain high, and the women continue to face harmful culture practices such as female genital mutilation and child marriages. Number 3. Syria. Female life expectancy at birth is 77 years old. The Syrian civil war has raged for more than 7 years now, killing hundreds of thousands of people and leaving much of their country in ruins. The situation is especially dire for Syrian women, who suffer from massive healthcare shortages and high rate of non-sexual violence. This is all in relation to the war. Number 2. Afghanistan. Female life expectancy at birth is 53 years old. Despite the United States and others funneling billions of dollars into the country in recent decades, Afghanistan ranks as the second most dangerous country for women. The ranking is due to the country's high rates of female discrimination, non-sexual violence and poor healthcare, according to some experts. Number 1. India. Female life expectancy at birth is 70 years old. In 2012, gang rape and a fatal assault of a young woman on a bus shocked the world and sparked massive protests all around the world. 6 years later, India is ranked the most dangerous country on earth for women to live in. The world's largest democracy was ranked highest in terms of sexual violence and human trafficking, which includes forced labour and domestic servitude. So guys, that was the list of the top 10 most dangerous country for women to live in. Which country surprised you the most? And was there any that you thought should have made this list? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel to see more true crime content. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye.